Hey guys, welcome to another product showcase video. Today's product comes to us from the folks at SunBeamTech, and this is the Twister 120 CPU cooler. Okay, let's have a look at the box itself. This is a very unique item. I was actually very excited to get this. Some new technology, meeting some state-of-the-art hardware that they include with it makes this an excellent cooler. You'll notice on the front of the box they have a picture of it with these swirls going in different directions. Now that's because of their twister technology. Basically they're using two fans that are turning in opposite directions, instead of just a typical push-pull setup where both fans are spinning in the same direction and the air is just flowing through it. They're actually creating a turbulence inside the cooler itself so that the air will move around more, grab more heat off of the heat fins and pull it through instead of just a straight shot on it. On the front of the box they include some information, including their smart cooling setup. It comes with a real smart fan controller as well as a tube of their excellent TX4 CPU compound. On the side of the box we have the specifications itself. Let's see if I can try to get that to come in for you. Dimensions are 125 length, 60 width by 151 height, all in millimeter. Weight is 531 grams without the fans. Heat pipes, there's 3 8mm heat pipes. They are a direct touch heat pipe. We'll have a closer look at that. CPU compatibility. This covers LGA 1156, Core i5, i7, i3, LGA 1366 for the i7s, i9s, AMDs. It covers the AM3, AMD, AM2, AM2 Plus, and 939 and 940. So basically the whole line of AMD processors, and also the Intel LGA 775 from the Celerons, Pentium 4s, Pentium Ds up to the Core 2 Duos, Core 2 Quads. Specifications on the TX4 compound, it's gray. Viscosity is 66.200 CP. Thermal conductivity is 6.53 WMK. Operating temperatures from -45 Celsius up to 160 Celsius. Fan specifications, they are 12-volt fans. They use a magnetic fluid dynamic bearing. Rated current is 26 amps. Airflow 90.65 CFM max. Noise level is 16 to 20 decibel. RPM is 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs. They have an expected lifespan of 50,000 hours. And on the back of the box here we have some more information of it, including the pictures showing you the different rotations of the fans itself, creating that twister effect in it. This rheostat fan controller, or Real Smart as they call it, offers the PWM as well as the VR control, so you can either use your header on your motherboard and control the CPU cooler through temperature through your motherboard temperature sensor, or you can put it on manual and control your fans that way, so you can set them to whatever speed you want. And then on the other side of the box we have a picture including all the different stuff that comes with it, the two fans, a good look at the heat pipes themselves, what the complete unit looks like, the Real Smart controller, as well as the TX4. So let's open it up and have a look at all the components. Okay, I just wanted to make mention before we get into the components itself. I was very impressed at how they package these. They use a box inside of a box technology for extra protection, and then the cooler itself is packed in a bubble pack type design with cushion also for protection of it. So you're pretty much guaranteed that your cooler is going to come to you in excellent condition. It's a very nice setup compared to some of the other CPU coolers I've seen that just come in a simple bubble pack themselves, or maybe crammed into a single cardboard box, and you know, you might get it with some damaged vent fins, that sort of thing. But using a nice hard cardboard inside of cardboard to give it double protection, and then the bubble pack itself really reassures you that it's going to show up at your door in great condition. Okay, first up, before we look at all the accessories and stuff that come with it, I want to mention that they do a wonderful job providing a full manual for this cooler. A lot of the CPU coolers that we have seen come with a simple fold out or something that maybe shows you a couple different things about the cooler, but this is a fully illustrated manual explaining all the specifications on the cooler, showing you how to install it on different platforms, to make sure that you orient the orientation sorry, of the screws are in the proper order for the type of CPU cooler that you're using, and what all the different accessories and stuff are for it. So once again, they really go out of their way to give you a complete package with their products. So let's move on to the accessories that come with it. Okay, we're going to have a look at the components that come with it. Once again, I just wanted to mention the wonderful job that SunBeamTech does with their packaging. Just noticing that each of the little individual pieces even are labeled, so you know exactly what everything is for. Just the extra time and money it takes to package something like this is really extraordinary, and something you usually don't see in some of the products nowadays. People try to cut corners wherever they can, and they really go the extra mile with their stuff. But that being said, here is your tube of your TX4. Excellent CPU compound. This can be bought separately also. If you have other brands of CPU coolers and you want to try their compound, I highly recommend their TX4. And this is their RioSmart controller that comes with it. On the back you have settings from low to high that you can manually adjust your fans. Here's your pulse width modulator, which is your temperature controlled. If you wanted to switch it to have the motherboard control the CPU cooler itself by temperature, or you can switch it to their VR mode, which will let you manually control your speed of the fans. The cable attached to it is about 23 inches long, that goes from your RioSmart to the motherboard itself or to the fans. So that's going to give you a lot of options depending on the size of your case. It's going to give you almost 2 feet of wire to make it to your motherboard or make it to the CPU itself. Here's our various mounting hardware kits. Here is your universal backing plate. It comes pre-installed with an Intel style mounting plate already on it. And here's your hardware for your AMD solutions, K8, AM2, AM2 Plus, and AM3. If you're using any of the AMD ones, you can add that, as well as a variety of your spring-loaded connectors and your screws to mount it on any of them styles of coolers. Let me set this aside here, and we'll have a closer look at the CPU cooler itself. Back this off a little bit for you so we can get a better view of it. This is a view of the direct heat pipe, 8mm heat pipes that are on it. They're very nicely machined, very nice finish for it, protective covering to keep it from getting scratched or anything before you install. It comes already pre-installed with the fans, which is something else you usually don't see. Usually you got to get the fans and fight around with them, you know, to get them mounted. And I think one of the reasons they do that is to make sure that you get your orientation right, because they are going to spin in different directions. So to make sure that they are mounted properly and you are getting that turbulence through the CPU cooler itself, they want to make sure that the fans are already mounted there. It saves you a step from trying to figure out how to mount it and to fight with the rubber mounts and stuff themselves. It does come with 8 anti-vibration rubber mounts. It is designed as a push-pull type setup, so if you're using a case that has a rear exhaust on it, you would probably want to orient it front to back. Or if you're using a case like possibly an Antec 900, 1200 something that has a top exhaust fan, you could also orient it from up to down, depending on whatever your situation is, your application is. Wonderful item. I'm really amazed at the quality of it, the specs on it, the technology to use that twister type style of creating the turbulence through the cooler is amazing. And some of the add-ons that they give you with the TX4 paste, as well as the rheostat controllers, these are also available separately. You can buy these from SunBeamTech if you have a different type of cooler and you want to add this technology so you can run it by temperature or RPM. And you know, if you just figure the price of getting their TX4 compound as well as buying one of their RioSmart controllers itself, you're actually getting a lot for the money in this package, including all the accessories to mount it on the various types of CPUs, the added stuff that they're throwing on it, and just the quality of the cooler itself and the technology. It's an amazing purchase. I would highly recommend it for anybody that's maybe got a stock cooler or maybe has an aftermarket but just not a very good one. This is a high quality unit. It's going to move a lot of air. It's going to help to really keep your CPU cool. Great for overclocking, something where you're maybe a heavy gamer and really have some high demands on your CPU. So that's going to do it for this product showcase. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to add them. I will answer them the best I can. We want to thank SunBeamTech for providing this for our showcase. And once again, this was their Twister 120 CPU cooler. Thanks for watching.